Western players, please remain on the field. As we begin today's state tournament game, let us remember the principles that unite all Little Leaguers: character, courage, loyalty, and good sportsmanship. Please direct your attention to home plate and join us as we recite the Little League Pledge, reaffirming our commitment to fair play and respect for the game. Repeat after me. I trust in God. I love my country and will respect its laws. I will play fair and strive to win. But win or lose, I will always do my best. Let's play ball! Umpires for tonight's contest. Crew Chief David Posey, Daniel Hepler, and Kason Neely.
It is the second day of the West Virginia State Little League Tournament for ages 9 through 11 from the Bridge Sports Complex in Bridgeport, West Virginia, and on the Video Productions app and YouTube. I'm Alex Wiederspiel. We thank you for being here. Got a good one for you today, the first of two games. Hopefully, weather permitting, we'll get all of these games in a timely fashion, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. An overcast day today at the Bridge Sports Complex. It is a battle between Ceredo-Kenova, who comes off an 11-1 win yesterday over Nitro in the first round of the Mountaineer bracket. They face, with a bye in the winner's bracket, a Wesmon team that is ready to go today. We're going to go over starting lineups here in just a moment. We'll start with Ceredo-Kenova batting order: Sam Spook, Brennan Willis, Miles Platt. That's your top three. 4, 5, and 6 are Cole Mitchell, Lane Sims, Zayden Kay. 7, 8, and 9, Easton Chin, Bentley Bundy, and Reed Perry. And then 10, 11, 12, Rowan Trimboli, Liam Nelson, and Easton Henson. This is a Ceredo-Kenova team that hit the ball very well yesterday, particularly as it went along. And a dominant late stage of that game allowed them to ultimately end it in 5 innings with a 10-run rule, 11-1 win over Nitro. For Wesmon, Camden Alt is on the mound today. He's going to face head-to-head against Lane Sims. We mentioned him batting 5th in the order today for Ceredo-Kenova. Cam Alt is on the mound. He'll be throwing to Maxwell Parsons, Lawson Leonard at first, Titus Dodrell at second, Charles Bowen at third, Reed Hans at short, Jacoby Spencer at left, Anthony Chuney in center, and Carter Anderson at right field. Ceredo-Kenova and Wesmon set to begin here in just mere moments. And, of course, the ultimate goal here to continue on with a chance at representing the state of West Virginia in regionals in North Carolina coming up later on this summer. Wesmon, the District 5 runner-up. Ceredo-Kenova, the District 1 runner-up, but coming up with a big win yesterday. Sam Spoor steps in, and the first pitch was a little bit in the dirt, so ball one. Spoor hit the ball relatively well yesterday, 1 for 2 with a single, a walk, and scored twice. The delivery on the 1-0. Good pitch in there from Camden Alt. Finds the zone, and that's his first strike thrown of the day. And saw this yesterday. The first inning not necessarily always indicative of the way things are going to go. It was for Central Greenbrier in that game. It was 2-2 after the first inning, and they exploded later with two separate 9-run innings. Infielders charging in here as they were as Spoor was showing bunt. Winds up being ball 4, though, and he'll take first base. So a leadoff walk. That'll bring Brennan Willis to the plate. Willis 2 for 3 yesterday, scored 1 run. Actually, 2 for 2 yesterday. Both singles in the 3rd and 5th innings of the 11-1 win over Nitro. We'll be keeping an eye on pitch counts, of course, as well. This double elimination tournament, meaning that if you throw fewer than 20 pitches, or if you come out during the at-bat where you cross 20 pitches, you're eligible to pitch in the next game. So there is some strategy here for these managers today and what their decisions will ultimately come down to in terms of how they want to manage these arms. And they're going to get that at strike 3 looking. Backwards K early. Very nonchalant 3 pitches there. Took all of us up here by surprise as well. First pitch swinging and fouled off by Miles Platt. Platt yesterday drove in a run. Actually drove in 2 runs and was 2 for 3. And this one hit towards short, sliding. Going to flip over and get 1 out, but going to advance on the fielder's choice, or take first on the fielder's choice while Spoor goes down. So a nice little flip there by Titus Dodrill after the slide. Cole Mitchell will come to the plate. Mitchell yesterday, as he hits this one towards second base. Dodrill's got the throw. Routine play, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on base. And a Ceredo-Kenova team that hit the ball well yesterday, stymied in the top half of the 1st inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 1st here on the Video Productions app. We're back after this with more Little League All-Star Ball. Let's do a read when we come back. I got to find them real quick. Hold on. Got it. Okay.
On the mound for Ceredo-Kenova, number 9.
Yeah, we had that yesterday. We're back here, bottom of the 1st inning set to begin, and we'll meet our new pitcher. To win in sports, adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Kurt Skasik, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help you create a game plan for your financial goals. Call 855-443-9883 to get started today. So warming up now, we'll get to see Lane Sims for the first time. Sims will be throwing behind the plate once again to Easton Henson, who's back there catching today. Easton Chin is at first. Sam Spoor is at second base. Miles Platt at third. Cole Mitchell at shortstop. And then in the outfield from left to right, Reed Perry, Zayden Kay, who had some strong moments on the mound yesterday. And in right field, Brennan Willis. So Lawson Lenore steps up. Get to know some of these players as we go along, and good diving effort. The throw is not in time, though, as Spoor made a terrific play to keep it in the infield, and his throw was just not quite in time, and an infield single as Lenore hoofs it out.
Number 3, Reed Hawes.
So Reed Hans will step in here now to the plate for the first time in this tournament. Long week of baseball. Of course, there will be more action tomorrow on this field in the Mountaineer bracket, as the losers bracket will get rolling tomorrow. Second pitch misses. Excuse me, third pitch. So that's a 2-1 count now on Hans. Swinging through and got Hans to go around. 2-2 the count. And one more time. Turned his orbit around. Strike 3 and out number 1.
Now batting number 2, Chuck Tooney.
First pitch to Anthony Chuney, who steps in. In there for a strike. Next pitch misses away for a ball. So let's get to meet some of these players here for Wesmon. Two and one. And this one fouled off right back towards us here in the booth. Thankfully, there's plenty between us and that ball. So Anthony Chuney, Suncrest Middle School student starting in the fall, pops this one foul. Not sure there's going to be room here. That's over the dugout. Favorite athlete is Kobe Bryant. And his best sports memory, he had an unassisted triple play in the Little League Minors. We actually saw a triple play yesterday. It was bonkers. Ended in inning, of course. First throw on the front end of an attempted double play there was good, and the back end not so much. So runner advances to first on the fielder's choice, but 2 outs now. So Maxwell Parsons will step in. First pitch and going around. Couldn't quite check his swing. That was Parsons there, so 0-1. 2 outs here. Been a tight affair to start. Pitchers have had the better of it so far. And swinging through. Sims gets him to fall behind 0-2 here. Took something off that one, went breaking ball and froze him up. Locked at the knees, got him looking. Lane Sims, what a terrific pitch to get this to the top of the second inning, and no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We're scoreless after 1. Back in a moment.
Ontario Foundation, we invest in what matters: education, health and human services, community development, arts and culture, and environmental causes.
Hundreds of programs supported, thousands of lives touched. Together, we're making a difference where we live and work.
Ontario Resources, powering progress together.
Some moments change everything. In an instant, your world grows bigger, and suddenly, it's real. There are questions, there are plans, there are quiet worries you don't always say out loud. And there are providers who walk with you through all of it, from the first heartbeat to the first time you hold them in your arms. At Access Health Women's Health, you don't have to leave your community to receive exceptional care. Access Health, right here at home.
At Ontario Resources, energy is only the beginning.
Our energy professionals are also parents, friends, and neighbors dedicated to producing natural gas responsibly and supporting the communities we call home.
Ontario Resources, powering progress together.
Sims, K, and Chin. That's due up for Ceredo-Kenova today. A little slower start than yesterday. Had a solid first inning and then powered through as well in the fourth inning, ultimately leading to an 11-1 win over Nitro. Wesmon looked calm, cool, and collected with Cam Alt and his defense behind him in that top of the first. Now to the top of the second, we go to the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. And it's the pitcher, Sims, who comes to the plate. Sims was solid yesterday as well, 2 for 3, with 2 singles, 2 runs scored, and a pop-out. Have him marked for a couple of runs batted in as well as he swings through. Now it's 0-2 the count. Zayden K for Ceredo-Kenova. His favorite food is Italian food, and he pops this one up into center field, and no problem for Anthony Chuney. Makes it look routine. Excuse me, that was Sims. Now it is Zayden K coming to the mound. K plays basketball and football in addition to playing baseball. We will learn more about Sims a little bit later. As the first pitch to from Cam Alt was in there for a strike. Second one not as good. Cam Alt, his favorite athlete, is actually pitching today. Got to love that for the young man. Not sure how Paul Skeens will do tonight, as, boy, the Pirates could sure use a better outing from Skeens than they've gotten of late. They've lost 9 consecutive Skeens starts. Not all of them have been on him, but some of them have. But his favorite athlete, Paul Skeens, as this one fouled off, and likes to play basketball, baseball, and dirt bike. And his best sports memory, he once struck out 12 batters over 2 games. And doing okay today in that regard. Has already a strikeout after 5 batters faced. Couldn't quite get the closeout pitch there, so we'll do it again. Full count here with K at the plate. And that one inside for ball 4. So K has had a strong week so far. Only once has he failed to reach base in 4 at-bats. Easton Chin will step in. Chin yesterday reached base all 3 times, singled twice, drove in a run, scored a run, and walked. First pitch in there for a strike. Squaring around to bunt now. That one was down in the batter's box for a moment. Parsons did not field it cleanly, but kept it in front of him and ultimately kept the runner Sims over at first base. Sun is really shining in full now after, again, sort of an unsettled weather pattern for this entire week, as that one's going to miss again on the outside. 2-1. But it's been the reality, and there were some storms and showers earlier today in Harrison County in the early afternoon, and looks like we should be good, hopefully, for the lion's share of the evening. But we're keeping an eye on the weather, as that one's in there for a strike. 2-2. The delivery, that one fouled off, and good job by Chin fighting it off. And I'll tell you what, so far Cam Alt has shown some pretty good stuff and pretty good control here in the early stages of this one. Got him looking, in fact. The backwards K can hang for strike 3. And out number 2, that'll bring up Bentley Bundy. Bundy 1 for 1 yesterday, a single and a walk in his 2 plate appearances. And boy, Alt has looked awfully good so far to start here. Worth noting, he has surpassed the pitch count mark, so looks like the intention is to use him here and Again, no complaints about that strategy. As the kid's pitching well, you kind of let him do his thing. So Bentley Bundy for Ceredo-Kenova, favorite athlete to cruise with the Reds. Loves to play outside. Enjoys also playing his PlayStation. It's the best of both worlds there. Enjoys playing soccer and basketball in addition to baseball. Sure, he didn't enjoy yesterday with Team USA, although he was a little bit busy beforehand. He might have gotten a chance to watch it after, and he'll walk quickly. That's the first time that Alt really hasn't looked in control. A 4-pitch walk. I'm going to bring Reed Perry to the plate. Perry did not hit safely yesterday, though did reach on a fielder's choice. That's the 5th straight ball from Alt. So it might have been the broadcaster's curse there. You can blame me if you're Cam Alt's parents. I jinxed him by talking about how in control he's been, and then he threw 5 straight balls until that pitch. The 1-1, and this fouled off. Opposite way, 1 and 2 here. So Alt now just a single pitch away from getting out of a jam here with runners on first and second, both issued via walk. He has not allowed a hit yet. And got him to swing around, strike 3, and there's the tag as Parsons had dropped it, but ensures he gets out number 3. And for Alt, 2 strikeouts in the inning, 3 through the first 2, and we remain scoreless as we head to the bottom of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left on base. We continue with the All-Star Tournament, Little League ages 9 through 11 when we return here on the Video Production app and YouTube. Bottom of the second, set to begin here in just a moment. See if we can get another inning like that from Lane Sims. 2 strikeouts in the first inning, did allow a single, but that was a leadoff single and then retired the next 3 batters, and he looked excellent in that first inning. So far, we've been treated to how these pitchers have performed through the first inning and a half. And you got to wonder if there's a little bit of anything you can do, I can do better here between Cam Alt and Lane Sims, and might wind up bringing out the best in one another in a game like this where you're just trying to keep pace. But it is still early, but in a 6-inning game, every half inning feels so critically important. Spencer, Alt, and Anderson due up here. And this is Jacoby Spencer, who has checked in. Jacoby Spencer is going into 6th grade at South Middle School in Morgantown. Likes to play in the outfield. Favorite athletes are Kevin Durant and Ellie De La Cruz. Hits this one down the line. That looks like it is foul, and it is. Favorite foods, pizza and chicken. And his parents are his hero. Favorite sports memory in 2025, ages 8 through 10, West Virginia Little League State Tournament in Huntington. Caught a game-winning Hail Mary pass as well from his teammate Reed Hauntz in flag football last season. That's pretty cool. The delivery, and this one is popped foul, so count 1 and 2. It was a very uneventful inning in some respects for Sims. He only threw 11 pitches in that inning, and he's going to get Spencer down looking. Back-to-back backwards Ks. That's how he ended the first, and 3 of his 4 recorded outs have all been strikeouts. Good stuff from Lane Sims to start today. Now, apologies if you're watching us. We are having some slight technical difficulties, so I'll keep you updated on the pitch count and the balls and strikes as well as that one going around for strike 1. It's Alt. Well, Alt has pitched really well, so let's see what he's got now at the plate. As mentioned, Cam Alt's favorite player, Paul Skeens. And he grounds this one over to third. Miles Platt throw across the diamond is in time for out number 2. So Carter Anderson, the right fielder, will come to the plate for his first at-bat of the tournament. And he's got to go against a pitcher who's been dealing early in Lane Sims, and Sims' control is dynamite so far. Got a strike in there as well. First pitch looked real good. Again, apologies for any technical difficulties we've been experiencing. Grounder over to short. Throw across the diamond is in time, and they're going to say the first baseman had possession. That is the final out of the inning. Head to the bottom of the second here. And we're back right after this on the Video Production Sports app.
No errors, nobody left on base.
When it comes to finding your next vehicle,
it's officially go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
10 trusted brands,
plus a huge lineup of pre-owned.
Brought to you by the folks who've served this region for years.
We go big for our home team.
And don't forget Thornhill's Value Plus warranty. Real coverage that keeps you going.
So if you're ready to go, it's go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
UHC is #1 in West Virginia for patient safety and social responsibility. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine.
Through the Antero Foundation, we invest in what matters: education, health and human services, community development, arts and culture, and environmental causes.
Hundreds of programs supported, thousands of lives touched. Together, we're making a difference where we live and work.
Antero Resources, powering progress together.
Today's 2026 West Virginia ages 9 through 11 baseball state tournament is brought to you by WVU United Hospital Center. WVU Medicine United Hospital Center, where exceptional care goes beyond medicine. Alex Wiederspiel here with you, and thanks for joining us today, whether you're with us on the app or via YouTube or whatever mystical digital way there now is to watch and enjoy sports of all kinds. I was marveling about it earlier today as I was talking with the man himself, Dave Weekley, and I told him that I was doing this. He said, "Oh, wait, is this on the radio?" I said, no, this is digital streaming, because I think we've reached an era where there's more digital sports streaming on the internet than there is actually on the radio. I know I could be exaggerating there, but we're going to get back into it here. Top of the third inning for Ceredo-Kenova, scoreless here. This one's been moving fast thanks to our 2 pitchers, as Cam Alt has been excellent out on the mound for Wesmon. And the first pitch to Rowan Trimboli. Missed for a ball. Trimboli yesterday was 0 for 1. Reached base once, though, was hit by a pitch in the 4th inning of the Ceredo-Kenova win over Nitro. Here's the 2-0. And Alt with some good stuff there. Strike across the plate. 2-1. And next one misses. Got behind the catcher, but nobody on base, so nothing to worry about there. And the next one high, and we're seeing for the first time a little bit of a lack of control from Alt. We'll see if he can get it back. He had an exceptional first 2 innings.
Now batting number 13. Liam Nelson.
Liam Nelson to the plate. Nelson, one of 3 extra hitters in the lineup. He's the 3rd of 3. Bentley Bundy, Rowan Trimboli, and Nelson. Nelson yesterday was 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out. And he'll take strike 1 from Alt. Good looking pitch there. Next pitch is fouled off, so this has been a better at-bat here for Alt as he gets out in front. 0-2. And the 0-2, a waste pitch high, and Nelson's not chasing. Liam Nelson attends Buffalo Elementary School, also a Reds fan from the sounds of it. Favorite athlete, Ellie De La Cruz, though his hero, in addition to his great-grandpa, is Steph Curry, which is a pretty good choice. And favorite food, chicken nuggets, and I say, brother, that's true for all of us deep down. As he swings through for strike 3, and a much better at-bat for Alt there, as he took full command and ultimately gets him down on 4 pitches. So Easton Henson now, the catcher, to the plate. And Henson, like yesterday, hitting in the final spot in the order, but hit reasonably well yesterday, 1 for 2 in his 2 at-bats, and put the ball in play both times. Singled in his first at-bat, grounded out in the second at-bat. Looking like he wants to bunt. This is a pretty good-looking bunt. Hard-charging play over at first. And it was Lawson Leonard who made the throw over to Dodrill in time, but the sack works as designed. That'll advance Trimboli to second.
Now batting number 5, Sam Spoor.
So Sam Spoor back up for his second appearance. He walked first time up, and he'll come to the plate with 2 outs and a runner on second here in the top of the third of a scoreless game between these two. Spoor has only once failed to get on base so far in this tournament. Sam Spoor, a Ronald Acuna fan, and enjoys fishing, but also enjoys video games. You love the combination there. This one a chopper over to first and handled perfectly by Leonard, who will step on the bag for out number 3. So the pitcher's duel continues. Alt had one bad at-bat where he walked and otherwise took command of the inning. We head to the bottom of the third. Can Wesmon break the deadlock when we return here on YouTube and the Video Productions app?
C receives straight A's in outcomes, safety, and cost efficiency. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine.
Teriyaki Madness is real food made to order with fresh, high-quality ingredients. That's why Little General Stores has partnered with them to bring delicious, fresh favorites to your neighborhood. Visit TeriyakiMadness.com. Fresh Asian Grill.
To win in sports, adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true for your investments. Kurt Skasik, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help you create a game plan for your financial goals. Call 855-443-9883 to get started today. Scoreless here as we enter the bottom of the third. The battle between Sims and Alt has been a good one. Leighton Clark will come to the plate first. It'll be Clark, Bowen, and Dodrill, who just had a pretty nice inning in the field. So Clark squares around a bunt and fouls this one off. Now, I like Clark's answers to a lot of these profile questions. So Clark also likes to play football. He's going to be going to Mountaineer Middle in the fall, loves video games, loves sports, loves bike riding. His hero is his dad. But I like that for his favorite athlete, even though he's just young man going to middle school here, and hits this one straight back to the pitcher. Had a little bit of trouble with it, and then able to get that away is Sims for out number 1. Sims, by the way, has now retired 7 consecutive hitters. But I like that Leighton Clark just wrote for his favorite athlete, one word, Jordan. Like Madonna, we know exactly who he's talking about. Pretty sure that's Michael Jordan. I don't think it's Jordan Palmer. Has a good one throw across the diamond from Miles Platt to Easton Chin for out number 2. And yeah, we are in the midst of an old-fashioned pitcher's duel here. As
Wesmon, number 22, Titus Dodrell.
Charles Bowen went down there. Titus Dodrell to the plate now. Dodrell will look at the first one for a ball. Dodrell, in addition to playing second base, also enjoys pitching and likes flag football and basketball. Also enjoys fishing, playing outside, and he might be the first one I've seen this from. He enjoys reading, which is a great choice. Kudos to Titus Dodrell of Wesmon. Two 2-0 count now. The delivery, and that pitch in there for a strike. Good ball from Lane Sims. His favorite sports memory, by the way, being on the Wesmon All-Star team 2 years in a row. Swinging through, and Sims has worked his way back into this count, 2-2. Well, yesterday was an offensive explosion. Today, so far, it's been all about the pitchers. This one hit right back up the middle, went under the glove of Sims, and that's a single for Dodrell, and that breaks up a streak of 8 consecutive retired batters. And a 2-out single gets Dodrell on. Ramir Smith will step in now, one of 3 extra hitters for Wesmon. Swinging at the first one, will foul it off. The 0-1 from Sims is high, and it gets behind the catcher, and Dodrell is in safely at second. So now a little bit of danger here. 1-1, bottom 3, 2 outs, but a runner in scoring position. And Smith hits one towards second base. Actually, it's the first baseman diving to make the play, and got him. What a play from Easton Chin. That's the 3rd out of the inning. And it's a brilliant effort from the first baseman. We'll be back here on YouTube and the Video Productions app.
1 left on base.
Terra Resources, energy is only the beginning.
Our energy professionals are also parents, friends, and neighbors dedicated to producing natural gas responsibly and supporting the communities we call home.
And Terra Resources, powering progress together.
Teriyaki Madness is real food made to order with fresh, high-quality ingredients. That's why Little General Stores has partnered with them to bring delicious, fresh favorites to your neighborhood. Visit TeriyakiMadness.com.
Fresh Asian Creole.
When it comes to finding your next vehicle,
It's officially go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
Look no further for a quality used or certified pre-owned car.
We have a vehicle for everyone and every budget.
Come see us at Thornhill Auto Outlet.
UHC is #1 in West Virginia for patient safety and social responsibility. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine.
Today's 2026 West Virginia ages 9 through 11 baseball state tournament is brought to you by WVU United Hospital Center. WVU Medicine, United Hospital Center, where exceptional care goes beyond medicine. Alex Wiederspiel here with you as we are into the 4th inning, a pitcher's duel in Bridgeport at the Bridge Sports Complex. And so far, the Mountaineer bracket had been full of offensive explosiveness in the first 2 games. There had been a combined 39 runs across only 9 innings of baseball, as we had a game over in the 4th and a game over after 5. But that has not been the case in this one. We are very much scoreless, as Willis, Platt, and Mitchell will be due up for Ceredo-Kenova. Brennan Willis, 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Willis yesterday had 2 singles and a sacrifice bunt. The 1-0 swinging through, and Alt still throwing some pretty good stuff here in the middle portion of this one. Got off to a questionable start in the previous inning with a 4-pitch walk and then really regained his composure quite beautifully. And you can see he's still throwing the goods right now, 1-2. And got him swinging, chasing, turned his orbit around swinging. Second strikeout of the day for Willis, so a bit different than yesterday's strong performance at the plate. Miles Platt comes in, reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning. That 0-1 missed, so 1-1. Platt with a couple of hits and an RBI yesterday. This next one inside, 2-1. Umpires for this one today, David Posey, Daniel Hepler, and Kaysen Neely. And they've had a fairly uneventful one for them. Felt like yesterday we were having regular UN conference sessions trying to determine all sorts of things. Guys in the way. And this one's been a fairly standard ball game as the 2-2 is inside, 3-2 coming up. The full count, and that one just outside. So Platt will take first base.
Now batting number 15, Cole.
So Alt, that's his 5th walk issued. He's also struck out 5. And that's going to be the first time he hits a batter, as that one caught Mitchell. And as the broadcaster's jinx comes true, here's our first conference with the umpires. Not 2 minutes after I said it. And I think what they might be talking about here is potentially sending Mitchell back to the plate. I don't think that ball hit him. At least, let me rephrase, I don't think it hit him. I think it hit the ground first and then hit him. So Mitchell returns to the batter's box, 1-0 count. However, with the wild pitch, that allows Platt to take second base. So now a runner in scoring position for Ceredo-Kenova. This one going to be chopped over to third. Tough ball. The throw across the diamond is not in time. And then trying to get the runner out at third. Ball came loose at short. They're going to hold the runner Platt at third. Mitchell will come up with an infield single as he hoofed it out. So that'll bring Sims to the plate, and that was ruled a hit, correct? So that breaks up a no-hitter for Cam Alt. There was an error on the play, but the error was on the throw after. Well, kudos to Cam Alt. A no-hitter through 3 1/3, nothing to sneeze at. As he's pitched well, but now he's got to work his way out of this jam. But this one hit towards center field. That will land in front of Chuney, and that will score 1. The runner held at third is Mitchell, and our scoreless deadlock finally broken here. An RBI single for the pitcher, Sims, trying to do it all today. Zayden Kay, who pitched yesterday, will come to the mound, or come to the plate, excuse me. Kay enjoys fishing, hunting, and swimming. Hit an inside-the-park home run at Go-Mart Park in Charleston. That is his favorite sports memory. Does not say what he was there for, but I'd love to know. They have a runner Yeah, they're trying to hold the runner at third. Yeah, they're going to let him simply take second. So Sims was trying to bait a throw from Parsons, and Parsons ultimately did not bite, though he seemed awfully tempted to try. Kudos to the creativity of Sims there. And this one hit towards right field. Is this going to be a problem? No. Carter Anderson makes a good play. Runner will tag. Here's the throw well over the head of the catcher, so Mitchell is in. They're going to hold the other runner up at third. That's Sims. So it is 2-0 now with 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. A sac fly for Zayden Kay.
Now batting, number 27, Easton Chin.
Easton Chin will come to the plate now, 0 for 1 today. But he is on the tournament, 2 for 3. Reached base all 3 times yesterday with a couple of RBIs, a couple of singles, and a walk. But struck out looking back in the second. So some damage done here, but still very much a ball game, as that one just a bit outside. So ball 1. Now looks like he wants to bunt. Pulls back. Another ball. 2-1. Looking on that outside part of the plate again. Alt still not getting that one to connect. 3-1. Looking for that one final pitch that'll get this inning over, and there's a good one in the strike zone. Count now full, and Alt just a single pitch away from getting out of this one, and a little dinged up, but got him looking. Strike 3, that will do it. Alt hangs the backwards K to end this inning. 2 runs on 2 hits and an error. We'll head to the 5th inning here. Excuse me, head to the bottom of the 4th inning here with a 2-0 lead and a chance for Wesmon to respond when we return.
Ontario Foundation, we invest in what matters: education, health and human services, community development, arts and culture, and environmental causes.
Hundreds of programs supported, thousands of lives touched. Together, we're making a difference where we live and work.
Ontario Resources, powering progress together.
Some moments change everything. In an instant, your world grows bigger, and suddenly, it's real. There are questions, there are plans, there are quiet worries you don't always say out loud. And there are providers who walk with you through all of it, from the first heartbeat to the first time you hold them in your arms. At Access Health Women's Health, you don't have to leave your community to receive exceptional care. Access Health, right here at home.
At Ontario Resources, energy is only the beginning.
Our energy professionals are also parents, friends, and neighbors, dedicated to producing natural gas responsibly and supporting the communities we call home.
Ontario Resources, powering progress together.
Today's 2026 West Virginia ages 9 through 11 baseball state tournament is brought to you by WVU United Hospital Center. WVU Medicine United Hospital Center, where exceptional care goes beyond medicine. Back in the booth at the Bridge Sports Complex, Alex Wiederspiel here with you, and we've been treated to a real gem here through 3.5, as now Wesmon will look to respond after allowing their first hits. Really good performance from Alt on the mound, and if you're Ceredo-Kenova, you're kind of looking at it. You had to take advantage of that situation, that opportunity there, finally getting a couple of hits off of Alt, and they are able to drive 2 in. Left a little meat on the bone, but we'll have to wait and see if that will be something that will come back to bite them. 2-0 the score. It's going to be Hughes, Leonard, and Hans. So top of the order is due up after Hughes. And Cameron Hughes hits this one over to second base. And no problem, routine for Sam Spohr.
Next up to bat, number 7, Lawson Lenort.
So Lawson Lenort will come in. And swinging at the first one towards right field. And Brennan Willis, his first step might have been a problem, but he extends and climbed that ladder to make the play. So out number 2, and Lane Sims continues to deal. Sims has only allowed 2 hits here so far in this one. No walks, and has struck out 3 so far. The 1-1 now, Sims, and looked like that got him on the elbow. No, they're going to say, I think it got the barrel of the bat. Or the butt of the bat, excuse me. Wow. The next one, a little bit out of control there from Sims, so for a ball, 2-2. Well, you can usually tell by the reaction of the batter, and it took him a minute, but he didn't look thrilled. And then, fouls one off himself, Hans. Hans 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. And swinging through, Sims gets him to go around. Sims' 4th strikeout of the day will bring us to the 5th inning. A 1-2-3 inning, no runs, no hits, no errors. We're back after this with the top of the 5th. Ceredo-Kenova looking for some insurance runs when we return on YouTube and the Video Productions app. New pitcher here as Cam Alt has come out of this one. Thought Alt pitched pretty well, but obviously hit around a little bit in that last inning. So Wesmon will see what they can do, go into the bullpen here. And the Wesmon All-Stars will turn to Charles Bowen. It'll be Bundy, Perry, and Tromboli, bottom of the order for Ceredo-Kenova. So Charlie Bowen, a Skyview Elementary student, likes to pitch, play third base, and his favorite athlete is Josh Allen. Also enjoys hunting and ATV riding.
Batting first for Ceredo-Kenova.
And it looks like Ramir Smith has come in at third base, which is where Bowen was. Now he comes on the mound. Bentley Bundy. First pitch to Bundy is going to miss for a ball. Second pitch is in there for a strike, so 1-1. Battle of 44s here. which 44 has it better. Bowen's third pitch misses away, 2-1. Swings through and misses there. Looked like Bowen took a little off that one, 2-2. So Ceredo-Kenova dropped 11 yesterday and have not hit the ball near as well today. A big part of that, Cam Alt, is Bowen's next pitch is in the dirt, full count. But impressive work, and I say dirt, that is a turf field, by the way, so I'm well aware that that is not dirt. But old habits die hard. This is also one of the fields where Salem softball typically plays. And the next pitch is in there for strike 3. And I can tell you Bundy did not agree. He thought he was getting set to take first base as he had to get down, but umpire felt that that was maybe for dramatic effect and winds up being a strikeout here for out number 1. Reed Perry to the plate now. And Perry wants to bunt. Hard charging, it's Bowen. Throws down the line, and that one got past the first baseman, Lenort. Going to try and go all the way to second, and will be in without any trouble, so Perry will reach on the error. Perry's favorite athlete, Bam Adebayo. And his heroes are his dad and his pap-pap. His favorite food is pizza, which feels more in line with what I would expect for favorite food. Pizza's my favorite food. Some of the kids yesterday had very, very refined tastes. Crab legs and lobster, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm impressed, but I'm 37. Pizza's been my favorite food for, 34 of those 37 years. And we've got kids playing in this tournament whose favorite food is lobster, which is impressive. Rowan Trimboli walked his first time up. And that one got past the catcher, Parsons. Throw on down. Oh, excuse me, we actually have a new catcher in there as well. So Perry took third. Leighton Clark is now behind the plate. Next pitch on the 1-1 is in there for a strike. 1-2. The 1-2, little high, so 2-2. 1 out here for the new pitcher, Charles Bowen. Runner on third and a chance for a potential insurance run. He goes around. Trimboli strikes out. And it's the second strikeout of the inning for new pitcher Chuck Bowen.
Now batting number 13, Liam Nelson.
So Liam Nelson comes to the plate, 0 for 1 today, 1 for 3 in the tournament thus far. Bowen's first pitch just misses, and Clark thought about a throw on down to first, decides otherwise. Next pitch misses again, so 2-0 here for Bowen, 2 outs. Would expect the runner is going on anything here. Throw's going to be over to first, so the real story will be, can the runner beat out anything at first if it's hit in the infield? This is a well-hit ball to second base. Dodgeville had a play on it, and routine for Lenort. That is out number 3, and Wesmon survives a threat with a runner at third and only 1 out. They get the next two for the reliever, Charles Bowen. We head now to the bottom of the fifth. Wesmon has only 6 outs, but they don't have a huge deficit to overcome. Can they do it when we return here on the Video Productions app and YouTube? Back in a moment.
When it comes to finding your next vehicle,
It's officially go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
10 trusted brands.
Plus a huge lineup of pre-owned.
Brought to you by the folks who've served this region for years.
We go big for our home team.
And don't forget Thornhill's Value Plus warranty. Real coverage that keeps you going.
So if you're ready to go, it's go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
UHC is #1 in West Virginia for patient safety and social responsibility. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine.
Through the Antero Foundation, we invest in what matters: education, health and human services, community development, arts and culture, and environmental causes.
Hundreds of programs supported, thousands of lives touched. Together, we're making a difference where we live and work.
Antero Resources, powering progress together.
Big inning coming here, and Sims is back out on the mound, and boy, he's pitched really well so far for Ceredo-Kenova as they look to advance a round further. They won their first game in the tournament yesterday in the opening round, and now into the winner's bracket. They're hoping to stay. The winner of this one will play again on July 9th. Excuse me. The winner of this one will play again on, July 9th at 5:15. The loser will play tomorrow against the loser of, the loser of this game will play tomorrow against Logan at 5:15. So like I said, we're doing this all week. Chuney steps in. Anthony Chuney, Maxwell Parsons, and Jacoby Spencer, your 3 due up for Wesmon. This one hit on the second pitch at short across the diamond. Nice work from Cole Mitchell there, and Easton Chin closes the glove for out number 1.
Now batting, number 99, Max Parsons.
So this is the second time that Sims has had 5 consecutive players retired, as Parsons steps in and swinging through that one for a strike. 1-1. This is chopped over to third. If it stays in, this is going to be a tough throw across the diamond. The scoop. No, they're going to say that one did not stay in the glove. Heck of a throw there from Miles Pratt, but winds up being an E3 being ruled here.
Now batting.
So Parsons reaches and swinging on the first pitch. Chance for a potential double play. No, only one throw there as Pratt made the throw over to Spohr at second and got the fielder's choice. So fielder's choice allows Spencer to take first, Jacoby Spencer. Camden Alt now to the plate. Alt is 0 for 1 today, grounded out back in the second inning and swinging at the first pitch, skies it foul. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. And Sims, right now, the big story of this game, saw his consecutive outs streak end, but he continues to be kind of the ground ball king right now in this game and really so far maybe in this tournament. I have him as recording 9 ground ball outs and only 1 fly out, and then the rest are strikeouts thus far. 2-1. Bottom of the 5th here. Ceredo-Kenova would love to get out of this one without letting anything happen to that lead. Hit over to third. Pratt throw across the diamond. That one is in time for out number 3. And Ceredo-Kenova 3 outs away from advancing even deeper into the winner's bracket semifinals. But first, they get a chance at some insurance runs. We'll see what's next when we return for the top of the 6th here at the West Virginia Little League Baseball ages 9 through 11 tournament on the Video Productions app and YouTube.
Katie, and I'm a sophomore at Virginia Tech. I'm studying to be a lawyer, which means I'll be in school for 6 more years, and college isn't cheap. But my parents opened a Smart 529 savings account when I was 6 months old, and having that savings has given me the opportunity to focus on my education.
Smart 529 is West Virginia's education savings solution. Turn your savings into their success. Visit smart529.com. For more information, contact Smart 529 to obtain a program description, which includes investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and other information. Read and consider it carefully before investing.
Some moments change everything. In an instant, your world grows bigger, and suddenly, it's real. There are questions, there are plans, there are quiet worries you don't always say out loud. And there are providers who walk with you through all of it, from the first heartbeat to the first time you hold them in your arms. At Access Health Women's Health, you don't have to leave your community to receive exceptional care. Access Health, right here at home.
Top of the 6th, and boy, you could not have asked for a more different game than we have gotten today compared to what we saw yesterday. As I mentioned earlier, we had a combined, I think I did my math on this right, 39 combined runs in the first 2 games in the Mountaineer bracket yesterday. Over only 9 innings of baseball between those 2 games. 1 game ended in the 5th. That was, of course, Ceredo-Kenova's 11-1 win over Nitro. 1 game ended in the 4th. That was Central Greenbrier's 24-3 win over Logan, and that is right. That's not a typo. You didn't mishear it. It was a 3-touchdown victory as Central Greenbrier, the bats exploded with 2 9-run innings in separate innings. Did it in the 2nd and the 4th inning and were just dominant. So stepping in now for Ceredo-Kenova, swinging first pitch. Bowen hard charging. The throw is in time. Heck of a throw from Bowen, and it's Henson who goes down. So that'll bring Sam Spohr to the plate. Brennan Willis is on deck. 1 out here. And boy, I think Wesmon's been really good today. They've fielded it well. Obviously, they pitched pretty well. Got good starting pitching. The reliever's been good, but just the bats have had no luck whatsoever today against Sims on the mound, and that will be the big story coming up. If we walk into the 6th inning, a 2-0 game here, who will be on the mound when we come back? Got to get there first, though, with 1 out here. Spohr on the day is 0 for 1, walked back in the 1st inning. He was 1 for 2 yesterday, so he is 1 for 3 with a single, 2 runs scored, and 2 walks in the tournament so far. And that pitch misses for ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk for Bowen. He walks again. Spohr's done a real nice job of getting on base in this tournament. 3rd walk in 6 plate appearances. He hasn't struck out. He's put the ball in play every single time that he has either been retired or gotten a hit. So, again, kudos to the way he has played. It's a little small ball, but it's working and doing the job for Ceredo-Kenova. Squaring around to bunt, that is Willis. Willis was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, but he is on safely as he beat out the throw on the what would have been a sack bunt.
Now batting, number 7, Miles Pratt.
Miles Pratt will step in now. Pratt was 2 for 3 yesterday. Today he is 0 for 1. Though he did walk once, he'll look at a strike. Coach Matt Perry has to be thrilled with the way his boys have played so far in this one and in this tournament. Still just a single run allowed through 10 innings. 1-1 coming here with runners on first and second. This one popped up. Let's see if there's enough space here to make the play. And no. Lawson Lenort gave it a good look, but it'll just be an eventful strike, if you will. 1-2. Charles Bowen, if he can keep this on the ground here, with the way Wesmon is fielded, he'll have a chance to potentially get out of this. But that one a bit high, and 2-2. Clark feigning the throw down to first, but doesn't ultimately do it. Big pitch coming here, 2-2, 1 out, runners on first and second. Ceredo-Kenova would love some insurance runs here. For Wesmon, just got to keep this thing as close as possible, as this is popped up again into foul territory, and I think that one hit the home dugout.
Thank you.
Count remains 2-2 here. Bowen, Pratt, the pitch, and that will miss high and in. Full count. An enormous pitch here, and you got to assume the runners are going here, although with only 1 out, maybe not. Fouls this one off again. This is a heck of an at-bat here for Pratt. Can he finish it the way he wants it, though, is the real question. He's forcing Bowen to work for this one. And he's going to hit this one opposite way, will land in right field. They're going to bring one around to score, and everybody else will stay at their chosen base. Around in for 2, Pratt for a double. Willis to third, and it is 3-0 as Spoor crosses the plate.
Now batting number 15, Cole Mitchell.
Cole Mitchell will check in. Mitchell yesterday doubled in his first at-bat of the tournament, and today he's 1 for 2, and this might be it for Bowen. Bowen had some nice moments here in relief. Let's see, they're talking things over. I'm not entirely sure that they are going to give him the hook here. Anderson and Albert Claudio, the coaches for Wesmon in this tournament, and I think they're going to keep him out there. Like the decision. Again, I think Bowen's pitched relatively well. We haven't seen a lot of hard hit balls in this game. That last one was one of the few. 3-0 here, and if you're Ceredo-Kenova, a hit can really break this thing open. Wesmon's still very much in this game. If you're Mitchell, you're thinking about that double you hit yesterday and rips the first one in between the hole, between short and third. It scores 1, and a runner in a bit of trouble here, going to have to get back down and in safely. That was Pratt going back to third. Willis scored, and it is 4-0. In the commotion, Mitchell found his way to second base. Believe that goes down as a single and then advancing to second.
Now batting number 9, Lane Sims.
So here comes the pitcher, Lane Sims. He could do himself a huge favor here. Ripped one down the line foul on the first pitch. Sims 1 for 2 today. Went 2 for 3 yesterday. Has hit everything in play. That one misses for a ball. Sims hits this one towards center field, going to get down and diving through Cuney. That's going to score both runs, and Sims is going to keep going. Very likely going to have a chance at 3, and he will go down feet first. A triple for Sims. 2 runs driven in, and all of a sudden it is 6-0. That might do it for Bowen this time, and I think it will. Ramir Smith looks like he's going to come in relief here to try and clean this up. Still got to get 2 outs. We'll step aside back in a moment here on the Video Productions app and YouTube. 6-0. Ceredo-Kenova on top of Wesmon.
C receives straight A's in outcomes, safety, and cost efficiency. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine.
Teriyaki Madness is real food made to order with fresh, high-quality ingredients. That's why Little General Stores has partnered with them to bring delicious, fresh favorites to your neighborhood. Visit TeriyakiMadness.com. Fresh Asian grill.
So Ramir Smith will come in, third pitcher of the day for the Wesmon All-Stars, and this one has gotten away from them a little bit here. Ceredo-Kenova, boy, they've been, I think the word might be dominant is what we've seen from them so far. They have outscored their opponents by a combined 17-1 here through 10.5 innings, not even a full 10.5 innings of baseball. And we'll have to see what Ramir Smith has here. Just checked in. He started out as an extra hitter, came in to play third base earlier, and didn't see a ton of action there, so we didn't get a great look at his arm. We're seeing it now for the first time in warm-up. Seems to have some decent stuff as he steps on the mound, and he'll come in with 1 out and a runner on third base in the form of Lane Sims, the pitcher who just tripled.
Now batting number 0, Zayden K.
Zayden K looks at the first pitch for a ball, 1-0. Well, Wesmon had some pretty strong moments in this one. They're going to have to find a way to get the bats alive, though, whether it's for this game here or what potentially could be a game for them tomorrow. Ceredo-Kenova might be playing for a day off as they would resume in the semis on Thursday. This one hit towards second base, and Titus Dodrell makes the play, and then a difficult throw over to third, not in time, looking for the double play, but a reasonably well-hit ball, but Dodrell in an excellent spot. That'll bring Easton Chin to the plate, who is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. Hit the ball better yesterday when he was 2 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. So 2 for 5 on the tournament. And he's swinging through the first one for a strike. Been impressed by Titus Dodrell at second base. He's made a couple of pretty good plays there today. Wesmon in the field has mostly been pretty good. His chin is swinging through strike 2, and boy, he looks to the heavens there. I think he just, after he hit the ball well yesterday, just can't seem to find it today, and falls behind 0-2 here. So gonna have to do some work here. And swings through a 3-pitch strikeout. Ramir Smith, good stuff from him. Comes in, needed to get 2 outs and not allow another run, and did exactly that. But the damage very much done here as 4 runs were plated in that top of the 6th. Those look like they're going to be insurance runs for Ceredo-Kenova. When we come back, Wesmon, bottom of the 6th, will try to find a way to either get 6 or potentially 7 and either keep this game going or end it. That's next here on YouTube and the Video Productions app.
Pantera Resources, energy is only the beginning.
Our energy professionals are also parents, friends, and neighbors dedicated to producing natural gas responsibly and supporting the communities we call home.
Ontario Resources, powering progress together.
Teriyaki Madness is real food made to order with fresh, high-quality ingredients. That's why Little General Stores has partnered with them to bring delicious, fresh favorites to your neighborhood. Visit TeriyakiMadness.com.
Fresh Asian Grill.
When it comes to finding your next vehicle,
It's officially go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
Look no further for a quality used or certified pre-owned car.
We have a vehicle for everyone and every budget.
Come see us at Thornhill Auto Outlet.
UHC is #1 in West Virginia for patient safety and social responsibility. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and Sims has quite a bit of runway here to do what he needs to do. 6-0 lead. I'd be curious if they were going to bring him back out in the 6th inning in a tight 2-0 game, but now you probably can afford to say if he does struggle, and he hasn't shown any signs of it, you can let him work through whatever he needs to work through, at least in the early stages of this one. But we'll see ultimately how this one is managed by Matt Perry and this staff.
First for Wesmon in the bottom half of the 6th inning, number 10, Carter Anderson.
Carter Anderson, Leighton Clark, and Charles Bowen are the three due up here. They are a combined 0 for 3 today with 3 groundouts, but hope springs eternal in our nation's national pastime. As the beauty of baseball is always a sport of renewal. It's about what's next. It's about what can you do moving forward. The next at bat, the next pitch. 2-0 count now, and already a good start here if you're Anderson. Force Sims to throw strikes to you. We'll say Sims has been just exceptional in this one. And he does indeed throw a strike there. I have Sims at just allowing 2 hits so far in this game, as that one is way out of the box, 3-1. But 4 strikeouts and just a single fly ball out. Everything else has been on the ground. The 3-1. And that one is just a skosh high. So ball 4. And that is the first walk of the day issued by Sims. And Anderson will take first. And I think must have been an agreement that Sims and Matt Perry had where he basically said, hey, we'll give you the first one, and if we think you're looking a little tired, we're going to come out and pull you. So that'll do it for an exceptional day for the pitcher, Lane Sims. We'll meet the new pitcher when we come back. 6-0, Ceredo-Kenova on top here of Wesmon in the bottom of the 6th inning and looking for 3 outs to close it out. Back after this.
UHC receives straight A's in outcomes, safety, and cost efficiency. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine. UHC is #1 in West Virginia for patient safety and social responsibility. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine.
Now, who's number 8 for them? Willis is in center now. They just moved him to center. I think they're
pitching for Ceredo-Kenova, number 15, Cole Mitchell. Now batting number 35, Leighton Clark.
We good? Okay. As we're back here, Cole Mitchell steps in. We'll learn a little bit more about Cole here in just a second. A lot of changes there. So Zayden K to third, Miles Pratt to shortstop, and then it's Perry Willis and Bundy in the outfield from left to right. Now as this one is hit towards Bundy, it's going to land right in front of him, and that is a single for Clark, his first of the day, and that'll bring Bowen to the plate now.
Now batting number 44, Charlie Bowen.
Cole Mitchell, who goes to Ceredo-Kenova, and a big fan of Ellie De La Cruz. How about this? I've never met anyone who actually does this, so I'd love to pick his brain on this. He's a fly fisherman, in addition to enjoying hunting and riding his dirt bike. Oh, one there misses, 1-1. So Mitchell with runners on first and second, but he's got a lot of leeway here. As that one gets behind the catcher, runner's going to take second and third. So now Anderson on third, Clark on second, Bowen with a favorable 2-1 count. Two runners in scoring position. Bowen will foul this one off, 2-2. It's Clark second, Anderson on third. And a chance to get on the board here for Wesmon. And again, whether this is about this game or tomorrow, as really good play there by Easton Henson to keep that from getting behind him, full count. If you're Wesmon, one thing you don't want to do is get shut out today. You got to get some runs on the board so you're feeling good about yourself going into a potential loser's bracket game, or again, trying to come back in this one, which is not undoable with this score. Full count. That foul ball remains a full count more accurately. Mitchell throws, fouls again. This is a good at-bat from Bowen here. Going to make Mitchell earn every single one here. And that's all you can ask if you're Wesmon at this point is let's try to make every at-bat go as deep as possible here. This one hit softly and over the head of Mitchell, trying to make the play at first. It is not in time. One run will come across the plate. Nice effort there from Sam Spoor from behind. Great effort from Cole Mitchell. It was just over his head. A little blooper, and Anderson scores. Clark winds up staying at second, and Bowen's now at first. Not sure the official ruling on that one. We'll check on that in a moment. What did you guys have the ruling on that one as? What was the ruling on that one? All right, so that is ruled as an infield hit, as Dodrill will bunt this foul. That's back-to-back hits for Wesmon. Still looking to get that first out of the inning here, but it is now 6-1. Dodrill hits this one down the line. Kay stepped on third and now has the force at second, and he slides in safely. I don't think Kay realized he had the force opportunity. He was going to go make the throw to first, and that extra time might have cost him a potential double play there, but they still get an out.
Now batting number 13.
And it's the lead runner, so Clark. Bowen goes to second, Dodrill goes to first on the fielder's choice, and Ramir Smith, who pitched well in relief in the top of the sixth, 2 at-bats, 2 quick outs, including a strikeout, steps in. Smith on the day is 0 for 1. He grounded out to first base on a sharply hit ball back in the third inning. Swinging through, misses there, 1-2 the count now. And I wonder if Mitchell, he looks a little more confident throwing the ball now, in addition to being maybe a little warmed up. But I think getting that first out has maybe buoyed his confidence some, as he looks to be much more in control here. And that's a great ball, overpowering Smith to turn his orbit around for strike 3. Now Wesmon down to their final out. They've managed to put 1 on the board here to cut the lead to 6-1. They did that and had no outs, but now the last 2 batters have been retired on a fielder's choice and a strikeout. If Hughes can get on here safely, the top of the order is due up. That pitch in there for a strike. 1-1 now. Bottom 6, 2 outs. Spot in the semifinals winner bracket on the line. 2-1. Swinging through for strike 2. Technically speaking, it's the semifinals of the Mountaineer bracket, to be clear, as this one is fouled down the first baseline. Ultimately, there is an entire other side of the bracket, the herd bracket. So a lot of baseball to play. First, you got to get through this group of teams. Then there's going to be a whole other bracket-winning team you'll have to beat. The 2-2, that one a little high, and it's ball 3. Full count. So Hughes, who's 0 for 1 today with a ground out, has worked this count now to its full extent. And grounds this one to first. The play for Easton Chin, stepping on the bag, and Ceredo-Kenova, a dominant first 2 games, sends them into the Mountaineer bracket semifinals on Thursday at 5:15, as they have outscored their opponents 17-2 in these first 2 games. Wesmon will head into the losers bracket tomorrow, where Wesmon will face a Logan team that took it on the chin last night. So one of those 2 teams will go home tomorrow, and one of them will have a chance at redemption. But Ceredo-Kenova is moving on to Thursday, and they get a day off as a result. 6-1, your final score here. A remarkable pitching performance from Lane Sims, who allowed no earned runs. We'll step aside, and we are back with more baseball action coming up. Still a whole nother game to get to here on the Video Productions app and our YouTube channel, so don't go anywhere.
Mountaineer Resources, energy is only the beginning.
Our energy professionals are also parents, friends, and neighbors dedicated to producing natural gas responsibly and supporting the communities we call home.
Mountaineer Resources, powering progress together.
Teriyaki Madness is real food made to order with fresh, high-quality ingredients. That's why Little General Stores has partnered with them to bring delicious, fresh favorites to your neighborhood. Visit TeriyakiMadness.com.
Fresh Asian Creole.
When it comes to finding your next vehicle,
It's officially go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
Look no further for a quality used or certified pre-owned car.
We have a vehicle for everyone and every budget.
Come see us at Thornhill Auto Outlet.
UHC is #1 in West Virginia for patient safety and social responsibility. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine.
Well, it was a remarkable performance from Lane Sims in this one, who threw 5 strong and wound up coming up with 4 strikeouts, just a single walk, and only had 1 fly ball out. Everything else was done on the ground in a 2-hit performance in a 6-1 win for Ceredo-Kenova over Wesmon. So now Ceredo-Kenova will play Thursday, July 9th, right here at 5:15 p.m. Wesmon will face Logan tomorrow at 5:15 on this field. We'll, of course, have the call of that game. Coming up here in just a few minutes, it is going to be, well, maybe a little more than a few minutes, officially scheduled for 7:15. So about 30-ish minutes, we will have the next game on the day, as Central Greenbrier looks to see if they can keep those bats red hot. They dropped 24 runs, 2 9-run innings in a 4-inning shortened victory over Logan. They'll take on South Berkeley. That is coming up, our 4th game of the tournament, and the winner moves on to Thursday. The loser will play tomorrow. That's all coming up here on the Video Productions app and our YouTube channel. I'm Alex Wiederspiel saying we'll meet again in 30 minutes.